Oh, for the love of Samsung, if this phone does not start hitting the record when I freaking hit the record button. I just had about a 5-minute clip that I just said, and you guys got none of it. Freaking Samsung Galaxy J7 Star. Get it together. Anyway, here's the reason for the fight, summed up quickly again. My mother made a somewhat disparaging comment about my father, so she set me off big time there because, one, she'd already left me and gone to the register to start loading things on the belt. It made no sense because we check out at the same time, you know, coupons. I got stuff for hers, and she don't cut them at all, and I'm trying to put my stuff in the cart so we can check out at the same time, and she's all in a rush, and this, that. I'm in a rush. Pass me the keys to the truck, bim, bim, whatever. Anyway, the thing is, what are you in a rush for, sis? You can't leave without me. You ain't going to leave without me. So what? You rush to the register, put all the stuff on the belt in a totally out of order. I mean, just a mess. And now guess what you get to do? Go sit down on the sidelines and wait until I get done in this long line of people to check out. So how did you get to the car faster? How did you get home faster? You didn't. So she'd already irked my nerves with that, and I was about to try to finish filming the video for you guys, but my hand was at the store, but my hands were totally full with stuff, my arms, everything. And I get to the register, I have to step over the little barrier, and this black lady's looking at me like, oh sis, and you know, I went over. I don't know if that got filmed or not, but if it did, you just heard it again. So I step over, I get over there to where mom is, and then put the stuff on there, and I just see the bags are disastrous. Like, there's just stuff with stuff. I mean, it don't make no sense the way it was all bagged, and that's just because she took everything out of the cart and just threw it up there on the belt. Okay? So then she gets in my way because I'm like, you get over there, and I'm going to get over here because I can give her the money to pay. She puts it on her card. She gets points back on her card, which gives her some money back later when she wants to cash it out. So win-win for her. So I'm irritated because I'm looking at these bags. I'm putting them in the cart because the whole little spiral thingy they put the bags on is full. And the lady can't even bag any more things. And so mom's like, let me get it, let me get it. And she's trying to shove past me. I'm like, will you get over there? I'm like, since when in your life have you ever been a bagger? Because I bagged at MacDill Air Force Base when I was in college. And I'm just like, go over there. Let me handle the bags. You've already got them all messed up. So then I'm like, and she's like, well, if you would have been here. I said, if you would have waited. It didn't take me not even 2 minutes to get the stuff that I needed. She goes, well, then too bad. You took too long. We've been in the store so long, and you should have hurried up. Heifer, I had a whole list of like 30 items. She saw the list because she read it and started questioning me about why I needed certain things this morning, which it wasn't her business to be on my grocery list anyway. Okay? That's her other problem. She's always in people's stuff. It's another reason we don't get along. She don't know any boundaries as far as staying in her lane and out of people's things. So, what are you creeping up on over here? This car done made a U-turn. Hey. Oh, that's the realtor down the street. I was like, this is a drive-by. Did I make someone mad? Anyway, never know. Mom might put a hit out on me. So, anyway, then that's already two little skirmishes we went into. So then I start putting everything in the cart. We pay whatever, get out of the store. We go head into the thing. And I looked at my phone. I showed her the time. I said, and for your information, you need to work on your math skills. I said, because right now, and yes, I do get sarcastic with her because when she's cursing at me and getting real sarcastic, I'm 45 years old. I'm not that little girl anymore that's going to be taking that little beating with the hanger, the belt, and everything else, and that's not how I roll. She knew that when she wanted to move in. So she begged me to move here with her. I didn't want to move with her, and I can't wait to get out of here. Anyway, so she's all the way out the door. I said, listen, Linda, I didn't say that, but you shop 7 days a week. Okay, there's no reason that it would take you an hour to be in the store. I shop 1 day a week, maybe 2. The last time I shopped was 6 days ago. Okay, so why are you mad at me for spending an hour in the store? That's not a bad thing when you're comparing prices. Well, if you weren't taping, you would. I said that has nothing to do with, not a damn thing to do with anything. I said, first of all, when I'm taping, I'm also checking for prices to save us money. Something she does not do. She just grabs every name brand thing off the shelf and doesn't look at any sales stuff at all. So I was like, right now. So we're going back and forth at each other, like top volume, because she has this habit of trying to talk over me when I'm trying to explain something to her. And so she's like, I don't want to hear, just get to the car. You shouldn't have taken so long. So I'm like, I said, well, listen. I said, just because you go shopping 7 days a week, I said, I'm trying to save us some money. I said, you don't try to save money because you go out 7 days a week for get stuff we don't even need. It's my damn money and I'll spend it any way I want to. I said, first of all, the only reason you're able to spend the money the way you want to every single day, literally 7 days a week, is because my father provided very well for your retirement, and he managed your portfolio for 30-something years to make sure that you had the best deal and got the best retirement and got a good check cut when you left. And that check that you're getting every month right now, that's his check. That's from his pension. That's from him being in the military. I don't give a damn. Then she says, now it's my money. Your father's dead and gone. Get over it. He ain't coming back, and I'll spend the money any way I feel like spending it. Well, by then, Jen was like, pissed off to the highest level of festivity. Dagger eyes, let me tell you. I went off. And I let her know that that portfolio management is the only reason that she's able to spend the money the way she is now. And she needs to be more respectful and stop being so nasty all the time. And she's just a hateful individual who acts like everything in the world is wrong with everybody else, but she's perfect. And I went off. Well, my mother knows. She was like, and she gets into this just I'm ignoring you mode where she just zones you out. And then she went and got in the car and started the car. Because every time we go to the car, I tell her, I'll unload the cart. You start the car. Because it's hot as blazes in Florida. Start the car, get the AC going. I'll unload the cart into the trunk. So she goes and gets in the car. And I'm thinking, thank you, Jesus. Sit your aunt in the car because I don't want to see you and bother with you, Renee. So she comes around to the back of the trunk. Here's her car. Comes around here. I'm loading up. She comes back around, got the doors all wide open, right? So the AC ain't gonna stay in the car anyway. And she starts grabbing a couple bags. I'm thinking she's grabbing the light stuff that's hers that she wants to put up front. No, sis is just trying to be helpful, so she claims. But her way of being helpful is here I am. She shoves herself between me and the car, pushes me aside like I'm not even there, then proceeds to dig in the trunk, shouldering me out the way with her little 5'2" behind, and then says, I got these. And I said, I don't need your help, and I really don't want to look at you right now, so you need to go sit down. And yes, I did say that, because she deserved it. By this point, she'd already cursed and called names and said all kinds of things that aren't even on this video, that ain't even being repeated right now. So I said, just go sit in the car and get the air conditioning going and close the door. I said, I got this. I don't need your help. I got it. And most of the stuff that was left was very heavy, like the 24-pack of soda and the big thing of... I forget what the other thing was that we had that was really heavy. Anyway, the dog food cans and all that. She doesn't pick that stuff up because she has really bad arthritis in her thumbs and her wrist. So she just got to be difficult because she's like a child, like a 2-year-old. You say, don't do this, and she's going to do it. So she's still muscling me out of the way to grab a bag. I said, would you stop? I said, you're messing everything up. I said, that's not the way. She's grabbing stuff out of the cart now. She moved around me to go get stuff out of the cart. Now, she messed with the stuff that I put in the trunk. Now she's coming around to the cart to start getting the last stuff that's here. And I said, leave it there. I'm not ready, because I was putting the heavy stuff down first and then putting the lighter things on top. She proceeds to go, I'm just getting this one bag. Because she's got to do the opposite of whatever I say. She grabs the bag and proceeds to pull it and pull it and pull it. I said, you're going to break the bag. No, I'm not, Jennifer. And it rips the bag and a glass jar of spaghetti sauce or the pizza sauce falls into the cart, along with all the other things that shouldn't be in that bag with it anyway, because she had sharp, pointy boxes in there and little cat food snack packages, which are foil, but they're very sharp on the corners. Okay, had she let me bag it, it wouldn't have happened like that. But I told her, I said, see, I told you. I said, get away from here. You're not helping. So finally she realizes she's trying to salvage this bag, and it's ripping more and more and more as she's pulling it, and it's finally just ripped in half, and everything's in the cart. Nothing broke, luckily. So now I'm just like, get in the car and leave it alone. So she goes around and gets in the car because she knows I'm right. So she gets in the car, chooses to sit there and get her demon face on that she does and act like she doesn't care and whatever. I could give two shits. I really couldn't. Because some days she just needs a lecture. She was very much like a 2-year-old sometimes, and she's very bratty, very spoiled. And you got to understand that my mother grew up in the Cape Verde Islands, but her father owned a great proportion of the islands when she grew up. And they were money family. She had nuns that were assigned to like preserve her chastity and walk her to and from places, and or her brothers had to go with her. She was raised back in the 40s, 50s. So, sorry, I got something in my mouth. I haven't even eaten yet. I need to get in there and go eat. And so anyway, she grew up with money. And my dad provided a very comfortable life for her. And right now, she's doing quite fine. That she could shop and spend all she wants every day. If she wanted to go out, she paid cash for this car here. She paid cash for that car when she bought it. My mother is set quite nicely thanks to my father. So she really pissed me off when she made that disparaging comment. Oh, well, he's dead and gone. Get over it. And he ain't coming back. And I'll spend the money any way I want to now. Okay, well, So, yeah. Walmart trip did not end well. And that is why you don't see it on this video. So now that this is another 10-minute clip and this is a long freaking video, sorry about the rambling. If you hung in there, props to you. You're a #1 sub. I will like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Jen Rant Craziness. Because, my God, this woman. Oh, and a quick TTC update. I'm spotting. So, yeah. I'm not real thrilled with that either. Just my luck. See you next time.